Hello guys and girls, I hope you can't hear the extractor fan too much. I hope it's not quite as loud as I am hearing it on the camera. Today I'm just going to do a very quick squeeze it in there video. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to do another, did I say hair video? I did, I think I said it, just a video on trying to get some volume and not directly curls but some volume into your hair. And I had started the Edwardian Victorian hair scenario because I was following on from what the ladies did in the Highlands, and this is also part of that series because this was all common all round. So for this hair you will need to prepare, you need a bit of volume and at least waves for the next one I'm going to be doing. So it needs to be done a day before if you don't want to be using heat. So I'm going to give it another go. I am not sure how it's going to turn out because, you know, when you have thyroid problems your hair does not want to curl easy, or sometimes not at all, never mind easy. So it's just going to be another experiment and we'll see tomorrow if it works. So right, for that I have just undone my hair, and by the way, don't do this on fresh hair. This has got to be at least 3 days old. In my case it's 5, so it's not very pretty. I'm just brushing through. And I'll now turn around because this one I'm going to have to adjust the camera so that you can see anything at all, and I'm hoping I'm going to, it doesn't have to be neat and tidy, but I'm hoping you'll be able to see. So let me just pause and adjust the camera. Okay, no worries, I'm not really on the toilet as you can see. Too much information, but I'm going to have to do head over, so I'm going to put my head over and I'm going to spray. This is just aloe first. It can be water or it can be any type of curling solution. Now, I don't want to be using curling solution simply because it doesn't work well on hair that's not been washed for this long. So I'm just going to be using the aloe first, which has lots of healing ingredients in there anyway, and to prevent damage to hair. Not that you are going to be doing anything that will damage your hair apart from brushing it. So I'll start with a French braid upside down. Now I haven't done this for a long while, so it won't be tidy and it might be, doesn't matter. All you want is a little bit of wave. Okay. So you just generally want to dampen the hair. Doesn't have to be soaked through. Okay, and with long hair, you've always got to separate well, because otherwise I'm going to have a super tangle. Okay, I have now reached the point where I have added, I think I have added every hair in there. Yep, it feels like it. Okay, so now, so you can see I'm just giving that a bit more wet. Also around the back. There you go. And I'm now just going to braid it down. So I'll just put my head down in case you didn't see that. I've just French braided. I didn't do it very low, but you can do it from very low. And you can also do more than one, depending on the volume you would like. But I'm just showing you with one, because I like things to be fast. So that's what it looks like. I'm now coming up here, and I'll readjust the camera a bit like that. There you go. So all I'm doing is now braiding this to the end, or nearly to the end, and just adding a bit of water. In my case, Aloe First spray. Oh, sorry for that. And you don't want it too wet, but you want it damp enough. What you don't want to use is something that's going to weigh the hair down. You can Dutch braid this instead. I need to think too much about when I'm head over how to do the Dutch braid, I get into a muddle. So that's why I use the French braid, but you can use a Dutch braid too. Right, I'm going to go pretty far down, but not all the way, because the tips will be hidden in the hairstyle tomorrow anyway. So basically, the earlier you do this, if you have thick hair, the better, so that you give it a good chance to dry overnight. And it's best if you use bobby pins, of which I forgot to bring them into the bathroom, because this was just a very quick decision. I thought, whilst my husband's resting from his lunch, I'm just quickly going to be doing this. Okay, so I'm just tying off here. Okay, oops. So here I'm tying off my hair here. It's most probably not one of my best videos, but that's all I can do if I'm in a bit of a rush to get things done. Then I can't do much faffing around and playing. So let me adjust the camera. Let me pause you. So now obviously you've got all of this. So let me just show you once again. This is what it looks like from the back. A French braid that doesn't have to be super neat. Now you just take this and you can make a bun up the top. I suppose I should, as I'm using U-pins, I should have... Where are my U-pins? I've hidden them behind the camera. There you go. Okay. So use bobby pins because they will stay in longer. I'll do that later tonight. I'll just put U-pins in instead of these, or as well as, because I'm lazy. I'll just keep these in as well as the bobby pins. I'll just add bobbies to keep this together. And maybe better if I put my glasses on, then I could be seeing what I'm doing as well. There we go. So you see, this is not super difficult at all. This is just about getting it braided, pinning it down. Okay, for those that have a lot of hair headaches when they put their hair up, which I often do as well, just don't pull too hard on the braid. Don't do it too tight. It's not about being tight, it's about volume and a bit of a wave. I didn't stick this in properly. Yeah, I've got the end. Stick that in somewhere. Pin that down. Okay. Let's see, is it going to go anywhere? No, I think that'll be actually fine. So if it's on the top of your head, it will be more comfortable for sleeping, because you're not going to be sleeping on the top of your head unless you're a yogi or some kind of Indian guru. I'm just trying to pin it down from the back, because obviously when you're sleeping, or I'm a side sleeper, so I've got to make sure the sides are tight. There you go, not so much. I think that'll be fine. So now you sleep in this, and tomorrow I will see you and get this down. So I'll leave the camera here in the bathroom in the morning, and I'll have to be super silent, as in whispering tomorrow, because I'll do this most probably when James is still asleep, because he always goes to bed super late. He's a night owl and I'm an early bird. So see you tomorrow for the actual hairdo. But having said that, you can wear it like this, just a bit more tidy obviously, if you wanted to. So see you soon.